You look good.
Thanks, man. I've been waiting for that all night.
Welcome back to Charlotte. Sipping on your little ass cup of fucking Tito's. It's always the Tito's. That's what it's like living with a rep for Tito's. So there's never, it's everlasting Tito's in this place.
It's a waterfall of Tito's.
Yeah. Good thing I don't really particularly like Tito's.
I know. Damn, that's probably one of the same bottles since last year, right?
Well, I had 3. And that one, you killed the first 1.5. And then when the whole shutdown happened, that's when I killed the other half of the second bottle.
Yep.
And now you've murked 3/4 of the third bottle.
That's definitely 3/4.
Yeah, I'm not much.
3 nights though, that's not bad.
Yeah,
I'm a quarter a night.
I'm not really a big liquor drinker. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I prefer beer, but I don't know. It's I don't know what it is. Like I like volume, I think, rather opposed to the just like I'm just trying to get drunk, you know? Yeah. It's more of like social for me.
Yeah.
So
I'm not like trying to get drunk. Like I would IV it. I would just slap.
So
the
you
wrist
just
and
you're just trying to. It's the destination. It's not the journey.
Yeah,
for you.
Marilyn Monroe, right up the butt, enema.
Okay, yeah. For me, it's more about the journey than the actual destination. So, but for some people, it's just about the destination. So, are you just trying to get drunk, or are you trying to enjoy the whole? Like it's kind of like people who smoke, right? Oh, I just want to be high, or I enjoy the social activity and the actual physical like activity of rolling it and smelling it, and you know, lighting it up with your favorite Zippo or whatever the fuck you're using,
chit chatting and shit,
right?
Shooting the shits,
right? So it's like it's just different strokes for different folk.
Nah, fuck that. I prefer the short stroke.
Yeah. See, like I would honestly have no problem with drinking and not necessarily getting really fucked up.
Yeah.
Like if I drink like 10 beers, I'll be like on the verge.
Yeah, 10 beers.
But I won't be like, you know, like completely out of it.
Beer gives you that drunk that like you can still kind of do shit. Mm-hmm. You can like manage your drunk. You can weigh it out, you know. But like once liquor, you just pass that red dot.
Yep, that's
so fast. You know what I mean? You pass
exactly
that red line. You don't even know when.
Right. So basically, So if you're partying with beer, you can kind of, because it's mostly water. It's like 90% water. So once you pass that line, though, like in liquor, it's like, all right, you're at the bar, everyone's like, yo, shots, come on. And then it's like, okay, so you line them up.
Yep.
And you know what I mean? So it's next thing you know, it's just boom, and you're fucked.
It's not one beer and then you're on that line. You know you're getting to that line. Right. You know what I mean?
Right.
It could be one shot.
But I will posit that it sometimes depends. So, for instance, if you're at a pool party and everything's good, you know, there's girls around, all your boys are around, and you're drinking with beer, and everything's fucking cool, and then all of a sudden your ex shows up, starts screaming at you. That's when like reality sets in, you know? And then it's like, oh fuck, I'm way too drunk to handle this shit right now. Or if someone calls, it's like, yo, your car's getting towed.
Yeah.
It's like, fuck, I gotta be so, you know what I mean?
Well, that sobers you up.
Right, but I'm saying you feel normal.
Yeah.
Like you're at the pool party, everything's cool, you're drinking beers, fucking perfect, and then an instance of reality sits in.
That's crazy how that can just happen.
You have to snap out of it, right? Yep. But sometimes, even with beer, even you were pacing yourselves, it's not enough. You know what I mean?
Yeah. For real.
So, but in liquor, it's just like you said. It's just like you run the red light, and then all of a sudden, fuck. The lights are on. You're in the fucking backseat of a car.
Yeah, you don't even know what the fuck just happened.
What the fuck is going on?
Fuck. Yep. Automatic.
You
just got to deal with it.
Right. Yeah. It's kind of like with those memes. It's like, oh, when the edibles kick in.
Yep.
A fucking switch goes off. It goes from I'm totally fine, there's nothing wrong with me, to boom. What?
Dude, I had the worst experience with oh my god, the worst experience usually with edibles. Like I've done LSD, I've done I mean, Molly, obviously, no one complains about that. But like mushrooms, the worst experience I've ever had was with like edibles, and they're fucking legal.
Yep.
And they're least expensive.
Yep.
And you can just do them in your closet.
Yeah, and you can just they're easy. Just eat them.
Yeah, just fucking eat them.
Apparently, there's like a whole ritual to how to do them.
Yeah,
like you gotta eat at a certain time, and you gotta be well hydrated. Yeah. I didn't know none of that. I did edibles once with my mom, actually.
What the fuck?
Bro, okay, my parents are so fucking weird, right? So
that's kind of
they both kind of they're in like their late 50s, and they're going. I would say they're going through like midlife crisis, but their kids are all grown. Yeah, they got grandkids. They're fucking chilling. Like they're just chilling
like
in their own house. They can walk around. There ain't nobody around. Mm-hmm. They can walk around naked if they fucking feel like it. You know what I mean?
That's the fucking life, dude.
Right. So my dad has taken on a bunch of fucking shit that he never liked when I was around. Like canoeing, kayaking, fishing. He just bought a fucking jacuzzi.
Wow. Where is
it? And then now he's drinking like rum and cokes and smoking cigars. Now he's cool.
Yeah, he's cool as fuck.
Now he's a fucking. Wow. But when I was living with him,
setting the standards and shit.
Fuck yeah.
Wow, dude.
Yeah, you fuck up. And my mom, right? So I smoked weed in middle school when weed was weed. Now it's like fucking.
That was back when I was selling catnip.
Dude, now that it's like a science experiment. You know what I mean? Yeah. Now it's not even weed. Now it's like fucking cloned shit that will just make you forget what reality is.
Dude, it's cologne. There's no way some weed grows smelling like it does. That should be smelling like roses and fucking butt cheeks. They be like rose butt cheeks and fucking cookie dough.
I remember my first time
getting no possible way.
Really, really high. I was with my sister. I was probably in like seventh grade. And I smoked. It was called like Jamaican red haired, whatever. Hydro.
Redhead stepchild.
Bro, I smoked that shit, and I just closed my eyes, and I just those like eggs, like the top. They're like it's like a child's toy, but it's like an egg, and you throw it, and it always lands on its feet. I would close my eyes and just see that. Like I was tripping.
Yeah.
And I was just like, I'm fucking gonna die.
Dude, that's fucked.
Because you're like, whatever, 12 years old. And you just, is this normal? I'm fucking starving.
Fucking heathen.
Bro. Yeah, so I was a fan of weed when weed was weed.
Yeah.
My mom knew that we smoked weed, and she would fucking rip us up. She's like, what the fuck you doing? What were you just doing?
That's crazy.
Come back smelling like that? I can fucking smell that shit. I grew up in the 70s, bitch. I know what the fuck that smells like. You know what I mean? Like just hawking it. Mm-hmm. Hawk eye, she was hawk smelling it.
She
could hawk eye and hawk smell it. She could hawk sense that shit. Bro, I just be in a car with weed and we're not even smoking. I walk by, you know how when you fucked up and you coming home and you just gotta get by the living room as fast as possible.
Just one. You just think about that one phase.
And you're planning it out. You're like, all right, I'm fucked up. I'm in a car. My friends dropped me off. I gotta go in. I'm gonna open the door real quiet, right? And then
you're gonna open the door, lift it up from the hinge.
And you always go in the back door too, right? Because they sit in the front. So all right, I'm gonna open the door real quiet. I'm gonna fucking tiptoe. I'm gonna look in the fridge, but not too long, because then they'll think something's wrong, right? I'm gonna look in the fridge, get a glass of water, some shit, or a bottled water. I'm gonna close it. I'm gonna walk through, and say good night, and walk right up the stairs. But then you hear this, hey. How you doing?
Yep.
How was your night?
Trying to have a conversation.
And then you're like, no, we just went to the movies, went to the mall. We're cool. We didn't do shit.
Damn well no.
Bro. And they're like, oh, is that right?
Yep.
Are you hungry?
You're like, and then
you're like, hey. My dad used to fuck with me. He'd be like, yo, dude, what's up, dude? Like, bro. All right.
Because he knows you're fucked up.
Yeah, of course. Bro,
parents, he definitely knows you're fucked up.
Parents who grew up... All right, first of all, my parents are from Chelsea, Massachusetts, bro.
Yep.
They all smoked weed, did mescaline, did all this fucked up shit. You're telling me...
And they would contact high probably.
Bro, you're telling me that these guys don't know an amateur smoker when they see one?
Yep.
But...
Right after school?
Bro.
Come on, son.
You just smoked that downtown brown. This is back when weed was $10 a gram. Remember that? $5 for a joint, bro. $10 for a blunt.
$10 for good shit back then.
Bro. Yeah, but good shit, like...
Good shit, like...
That was actually, like, you could smoke that. Now you fucking take a hit and die.
I remember when everything had seeds in it. Now it's like if you get seeds, it's good.
Bro, we used to have a whole process. It's like, all right, if there's more than 12 seeds in this bag of 10, I'm fucking that kid up next time.
Wait the seeds out.
Yup.
But now it's like,
yo, look at this stem. This is a big ass fucking stem. You trying to say me this shit?
Dude, if we had sticks, stems, and fucking seasoning nowadays, you're doing something wrong.
I don't know fucking shit.
I don't know one dude that sells sticks and seeds.
Dude,
like
I don't even
maybe
know.
Rochester and fucking they don't know.
Rochester is a shit ass fucking city in New Hampshire. It's the worst fucking place on the planet.
You don't want to go there.
But dude, so now my mom is like doing edibles and shit. So I live in North Carolina. They live in New Hampshire.
Where'd she get them?
It's legal in Maine, and they live really close to the border of New Hampshire and Maine. So, bro,
that's a fact.
They fucking. I go up, and mom's like, "Hey, you want some Scooby snacks?" I'm like, "What the fuck is this?" It's like gummy bears that are like 30 milligrams of THC per one.
I don't know how I feel about that.
Then she had these little like Cabbage Patch fucking looking shit.
Yeah.
And fruit and all kinds of like it was all candy.
Dude, what?
And one of them was like 50 milligrams. Now, here's the weird thing. If I took a hit of a blunt, I'll be fucked.
Yep.
And I don't even get like high and then cool. I get like high and then like I don't fucking say shit, right? I don't even open my mouth.
That's why I don't smoke.
No, because as soon as I'm in a social setting and I smoke, it's fucking it.
Yep.
I have no problem still like smoking and then sitting down, eating food, watching a movie, going to bed, not talking. Because I'm like, everything I say is fucking dumb.
Yup.
You have that feeling?
Of course, dude. You're like thinking, first off, everything you're saying, you got to think about it. You start thinking about it for hours.
And then you're like, if I say that, that sounds crazy. That sounds stupid, right?
You're always behind the fucking moment, so.
Right.
I can work out high, though.
Yeah, I
can work out, definitely.
See, there are different, like I said, some things hit people differently, right? Yeah. And it also, I guess, depends on the strand and shit, but that's beyond the point.
Sativa, that's all the same shit.
What I found out, though, is that it didn't affect me when I did the edibles.
Yeah.
I took a 30 milligram the first night I was visiting them.
Yeah.
And then she was like, my mom was on all kinds of shit. She was smoking the pipe. She was smoking fucking like joints. She was having edibles. Dude? And we were all drinking beers from my dad had built a fire pit, right? And so we're all hanging around. And the next day I was like, Mom, I didn't feel anything. And she was like, really? You seem pretty high to me. And I was like, that's because you were fucking high. And she's like, good point. You know? Yep. So the next day I try it again. Still nothing. I come back down here. One of my friends who is completely against, like, has never done weed before, but he was like, no.
Who? Fucking blee, 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 blee,
right, yeah. Someone who remains to be named.
Social security number, beep,
yeah, because they are very conscious about their image and doing,
wow.
Yeah, I can't, yeah. So,
God forbid they hang out with a few bad kids that smoke weed.
Right. No, there's none of that. But anyway,
yeah,
we try it. And we do. I'm like, all right, this guy's never done weed. This is his first attempt, and I'm like, I'm just gonna fuck. You know, I was like, I had two of them. Pause. So I had the 50 milligram gummy, and then the 30 milligram. I was like, I'm just gonna give both to him, and I'm gonna take both because we're just gonna trip out together. 80 milligrams a piece off of people that do not smoke.
Blasted.
Nothing. I just felt like sweaty. I was like, ugh.
Yeah,
like there was nothing, no psychological.
All right,
high.
let's bring it to 15 minutes later or something like that, huh?
Nothing. We did eat before. Maybe that fucked it up.
Maybe.
But I was just like, I just remember being like very disappointed. Maybe it's just the smoke that affects me.
Yeah.
But I just remember being like, what the fuck? This doesn't work.
What the fuck?
And so like now that they've invented a way to get high without inhaling smoke, it doesn't really work. So what the fuck I gotta do? 300 milligrams or some shit?
What the rubbing lotion is that you're referring to?
For what? No, I'm saying like the edibles didn't work for me. I tried 3 times and the edibles did not work.
Oh yeah.
So I didn't know what the fuck.
Isn't that something they say like second or third time? That's when it hits you. No, that's what they say about getting high.
Right,
getting high for the first time.
But like, fuck that. The first time I smoked, I was like,
Yo, first time I smoked, I thought I was a fairy. I was trying to fly.
You were right though.
Yeah, I remember. I was like, I thought I can fly. Literally, I was flapping. That shit was crazy. I was trying to lift off. It was.
I was flapping.
I was flapping like this. It was crazy, yo.
Oh my god.
I thought I lifted off the ground too. Fuck it.
No.
Yeah.
It was just a disappointment. But I mean, what the fuck are you gonna do? And like, wait. So like in New York, you would like go. You were a trainer, right?
Yeah.
So you would go like train people high, smoke.
Those would be the worst sessions. I would try not to. I would definitely try not to, unless this, the session's already planned out. I'd have to get into like white folks mode. No, I'm just kidding.
Hey.
I'd have to get into white folks mode. Start talking to
I don't give a shit. You can talk whatever you want. Apparently now today you can do, bro. You could say anything you want. You'd be totally fine, bro.
Yeah, it was crazy.
I can't say shit.
You can't say shit.
I can't say a fucking thing.
You can't even laugh at that joke.
Bro, I can't. No, I can't.
Dude, you laughed at that joke, you're fucking done. Your whole
Okay,
career
wait.
is done.
Okay. This is a perfect time.
Fuck.
You got to take me through the riots in New York. I know that they're not as bad as they are in the West Coast right now.
Oh my god, let's talk about how wussy these rioters are.
All right, but
wow.
So
all hype.
So you lived
hype.
You lived
I was on 14th Street
in Manhattan.
I'm not going to give the exact address, but you can probably find it. You can probably find it, 5 minutes into this convo. 14th fucking Street. All right. On top of you can probably find this out. I'm not going to name the specific store.
Who cares? You don't live there.
But
it was a CVS.
It's a store. Very close. Very close.
Is it Rite Aid?
You're hot. You're real hot.
Okay, so you live on top of the store.
On the top of a store that is target by the black community to, vandalize, rob, and hit up.
Well, it wasn't just the black community, right? It was just the Black Lives Matter riots.
If you want to be I had to go downstairs because my building was about to get lit on fire. So, I'm upstairs sleeping with my girl and shit, and we smell something. Mm-hmm. Well, we hear something because I don't know if you know 14th Street, but 14th Street is like the heart of New York City. Also, the most ratchet. It's like it's where all the colleges is literally the most ratchet. So. We're on 14th Street, and that's where the riots start at Union Square. We hear a bunch of fucking it's going on all night, and then we smell something. It's a fucking tear gas. So like, what the fuck? It's right above the window. So that shit's coming in the house. It smell like we lit that shit off. So take off the mattress and shit. Bring it to the living room to sleep there because you're like, what the fuck? If you smell tear gas, what are the chances someone's gonna throw some shit through the window and fucking G-flames us all night? Fucking, we're fucked. So go in the living room, sleep in there for a fucking maybe like 10 minutes, and then you all hear doosh, doosh, doosh. I was like, what the fuck? So I'm like, yo, it's going down. First, I was ready to go. I was ready for it all night anyways. I have like this fucking dragon samurai katana sword. And I mean, at that moment, that's all I had. We ordered something else for the next because it happened a couple more times. But I had this katana sword just there just because, it's because I like swords and shit. Mm-hmm. So, that was the second night. So it happened 2 times. I had to go downstairs while this shit was happening. All right, we'll talk about the first time I went down there. The bed was in the living room first time. Crazy shit. The first time the riot, right after the dude got killed. First time they had the riot. I go downstairs because they're banging on the store. They smashed the window. They're all in there. I knew they were all in there because you can hear fucking crazy emotions, fucking adrenaline pumping through the fucking ass. So I go downstairs and I'm like, fuck, dude. I'm like, yo, it's going down because I'm black, but it felt like I was in a fight. I had my fight mode on because I had my vision on because you had to. There was fucking 100 people, but only about 20 of them was trying to get into the store. a couple people run out the store, fucking Newport 100s, blunt wraps, fucking. They took the cash register. They took soda. You know, they were right in the store. Then one dude was fucking trying to light off a Mazel?
A Molotov cocktail.
I won't say Mazel tov. A Mazel tov.
That's the last person I would ever expect to be lighting anything. Any stores on fire would be a person of Jewish descent.
Right,
No.
So they were in there fucking lighting that shit. I go down there. I'm like, get the fuck out of here, because dude, it was crazy. Because I'm not like against. I'm not for or against anything. I'm just me. So I took my shirt off. I go downstairs and I'm like ready to fight, because I'd rather fight than die. So I'm like, get the fuck out of here, get the fuck out of here, get the fuck out of here. And as I'm saying that, they're like, I'm like in fight mode. I'm like everywhere, because they're like all around, dude. They're like, mostly they're like hood people from Brooklyn.
Right.
I can see this shit because I used to live in Brooklyn. So I'm like in fight mode. I'm like trying to get them. I'm like, get the fuck out of here, blah, blah, blah. And then there's one chick taking photos. And then there's this other dude with a souped up camera, like you type of shit, white dude. And he's like, calm down, man. Calm down, man. We're the media. I was like, what the fuck, dude? You the media? You about to burn down my shit. Get the fuck out of here. The fuck out of here. Like, I was pissed. And then, like, other dudes came over, ran over, like, ready to throw down with me. And so that's what I had my shirt off, and, like, you can just sense it. And I was just ready to throw down with him. And then, like, he picked up the stick. So I, like, had to fucking, I backed off and shit because, I'm like working my footwork because they're, like, all around. And then this one chick's like, what the fuck's wrong with you? You fucking coon. Fuck you. I'm like, what the fuck?
Was that a white girl or a black girl?
It was a black girl. It was a black girl. I would classify her as a class A feminist. she had most feminist attributes.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, yo, what the fuck do you mean? All right, yeah, I'm black. I'm trying to stop you from burning down my shit. Right now, I'm against Black Lives Matters. You know why? Because, bitch, my lives matters. And I'm not about to fucking have you burn down this store. Meanwhile, I'm in New York City and everyone knows shit's connected. You burn down this store, you burn down my store. Fuck that.
For real.
Black lives don't matter for me right there, bitch.
Right.
It's going down. I'm throwing down.
Yeah, I think my favorite part of that story is you're going down and it was rioting because of social injustice against black people.
Yep.
You are going down because an injustice is being done on you as a black person by other black people and by white people under the cause of Black Lives Matter.
Yep.
Now you go down and you say, yo, you're burning down my shit. And they go, get out of here, coon.
Yeah.
What the fuck? So that just goes to prove those people either don't know what they're fighting for, or they were just opportunists who were just trying to destroy shit and don't care about the message of spreading black awareness, right?
Yeah,
so they don't understand that they're just there to fucking cause havoc, and they're like, oh, look at this black dude. Like, fuck him.
Yeah.
He's like Uncle Tom. All this crazy, you know what I mean? So,
because dude, right down the street,
right,
you can look up photos in Union Square, cop car on fire. Mm-hmm. You see that they lit that bitch up. They lit some shit up. They lit another store up, I think. They fucked the store up, equivalent to the store where I live on top of Soho. So they would have fucked this one up if I didn't intervene. If I didn't turn to my coon mode, and was like, don't burn out the store so I won't die, it would have been a fucking crazy night, bro.
Yeah, no, I just found that so fascinating that just because you weren't helping them, now you're not even, now they are superior to you.
Yeah.
Like they're all fighting for black justice. They're all black social justice warriors. But if you oppose them, you're fucking nothing now.
Wow.
It's like, oh, okay, I'm sorry. I thought I was the part of the fucking family that you were fighting for, and now I'm an enemy just because I'm saying burning down the store is not going to help black people.
Yeah, no.
How the fuck is that? How is rioting and looting? How is that helping?
I mean, I think like if I didn't live there and I knew someone who lived there, I would still intervened. Just because, it's just like humane.
Fuck yeah.
It's humane not to have someone burned down. But this is just a situation,
Yeah.
And this is one situation.
And it sucks because I don't know a single person that doesn't think Black Lives Matter.
Yeah, I mean, it's
like,
a
dude,
given.
I live in fucking North Carolina. I live in the South. You know, they say like majority of people are like racist in the South, whatever. It's a stereotype.
Yeah.
I don't know a single person that behind closed doors is like, yo, to tell you the truth, I don't like black people.
Like, yeah,
I've never even heard of that. Like maybe here and there, but not like a friends. Like, you know what I mean? Someone who I hang out with isn't gonna be like, yo, I just fucking hate black people. You know, I just can't listen to that.
Wait, are you saying there's no racists? What are you saying?
No, I'm saying there definitely is.
Of course.
But like of the people who I associate with, I don't know anyone who doesn't think Black Lives Matter.
Yeah.
Like, you got to be some fucking backwards ass person to be like,
yeah.
black people, they don't matter. It's like, what, we had a fucking black president. How do they not matter?
Like, what?
What do you mean?
Black
Do you like
guy.
the NBA? Do you like the NFL? Do you like fucking music? Like, what are you talking about?
Crazy.
How do they not matter?
That's crazy.
They had a crucial part in America's history, not the, you know what I mean? Just like in general.
Yeah.
Black people are just as American as white people. So, I just think that people.
I don't know. We gotta tackle it a little differently.
So the movement, though, doesn't always necessarily look after black people.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't seem like they are for Black lives. They're for it's like an agenda almost.
Dude, I mean, most of the people that were out there too, they were just. I mean, they're hood people from Brooklyn, but they're also a lot of white dudes.
Right.
Like
well,
millennial white dudes with cameras.
Well, here's the thing.
Letting everyone do all the work, taking photos. I'm like,
if you're talking about defund the police, as soon as you defund the police, look what happens in Chicago. Look what happens in New York.
they need to calm down.
It's like black people are getting killed by other black people, unfortunately. But it's like that's not worthy of the media to fucking report on because it's not part of the narrative.
Yeah,
so
dude.
30 people get killed in Chicago. 30 black people get killed in Chicago.
Dude, where?
No, fuck it. If it wasn't cops, it's not a story. Fuck that.
Where was it? Where? Oh, I guess it's horrible. Where like a couple babies got shot. Was that a
Bro,
riot?
that happened. That's happening. That's happened a few times now. A little girl got shot in Chicago. Not on CNN didn't report on it. MSNBC didn't report on it.
Aura.
Yeah, it's just crazy. And not to like sound, like a fucking like a screaming conservative. I'm just saying like
whoa, you're conservative?
No, I'm just saying I'm not trying to sound
You got all the attributes. Tall, tall, white.
Yeah, I got all the attributes to be a conservative, but
tattoo.
Except the fucking tax bracket, unfortunately.
That's that's a fact. You're not.
Yeah, but I just think that it's so polarizing. Like, doesn't it seem strange to you that we have so much technology and we have so much information at our fingertips constantly, but we're still fighting over the same shit that we were fighting over fucking 200 years ago?
Yep.
Don't you feel like?
I think you just get off and fight and tell you the truth.
Dude, don't you think that like they want us to do this? Like we're missing something. Like there's a deeper fucking question to be asked, but we are distracted by fighting each other. Like, don't you think that there's other questions that we should be asking, but we don't have time to because we're too busy fighting, fucking being so divisive and hating each other?
Too busy burning down 7-Elevens.
They fucking politicized the NBA. They politicized baseball. They politicized the NFL. They politicized everything. There's no fucking such thing anymore. Now everything's going to have a conservative side and a liberal side.
Yep.
This is the liberal pizza. This is the conservative pizza. This is the liberal movies. This is the conservative movies. This is the liberal car manufacturer.
Fuck.
Goya beans. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Bro, everything is so divided right now that you're now going to have two choices for everything, and that's it. There's no variety anymore. There's two. There's right or left. You want this or you want that. And if you want that, everything else in your life has to be that.
Yep.
You like Nikes, but you're conservative? Fuck you. You got to go wear whatever the fuck. I don't know conservative shoemakers, but whatever. Nike is very, very left. But if you're a conservative, they buy Nikes too. If you but no, you can't. Nope. Now you have to go because you don't agree with my.
Watch out what shoes you wear,
bro.
Dude.
You don't agree with me. You can't fucking have any of this shit.
Yep.
You don't, and it is that divided now.
Oh fuck yeah, dude.
Bro, if it now just by saying like you're not on the left, it's almost like saying, well, fucking, I'm racist and I'm a bigot, I'm a homophobe, and I hate women. It's basically the equivalent of that to some people.
That's a fact.
Do you know what I'm saying, right? So it's like it's just mayhem, and it is not going to end well.
No, it's not.
Like,
gonna end
how
well.
does this end? Because people aren't just going to be like, oh well,
You know what?
like, does Trump have to lose? Does Biden have to win the election? Fucking
Dude,
Biden,
who
who can't even make a sentence like that. Me right now.
Did you see that? Oh my god.
Does he have to win?
I came to you to ask for a favor for a question. You see that last? Oh my god.
No. What are you talking about?
Nah, it's just one of those advertisements on YouTube. Mad funny. I came to you to ask you for a question for a favor or some shit. It was retarded. It was crazy. It was unbelievable. Anyways.
Yeah, no, but I really don't see how this ends well, because it's everything, whether it's Trump's fault or it's the media's fault.
Dude, it's
somebody's
fault.
I think everyone is a little bit to blame, because look, I wasn't really political at all before I left college, and like 2015.
Yep.
When all this shit started getting fucking nuts. Mm-hmm. That's when it's like, yeah, well, I think that,
Wait, when do you think it was?
It was right around 2015, which is when like all the shit started getting crazy.
Yeah,
that's when I started paying attention, because in college, you're just like, oh, I'm liberal. Why would you want to be conservative? Why wouldn't you just want to be fucking out there and be liberal with everything? Right? But
that's the standard, dude.
But as you age, you see things differently, and you don't have entirely liberal professors around you all the time, because that's what college is. It's very liberal professors around you all the time.
Of course.
And your papers and your tests are going to be judged
accordingly. Why do you think they call it liberal arts? Come on, man.
Right. Like, so when I was in college,
is that really why?
I took liberal art. No.
Conservative arts. No, I'm just kidding.
No, when I was in college, I took a feminine class.
What?
Yep, I took a feminine class, but I did well. I did well in that class because I understood what the teacher wanted, because I thought it was fucking easy. It was like, we act our gender, we're not born with a gender. Dude, that shit was easy.
A feminine class?
Yeah,
femininity?
Feminism. Dude,
that was a class?
But here's the thing, because the colleges look up to that so much, that fulfilled 3 requirements for me. It fulfilled like philosophy, it fulfilled
that's cool.
like social whatever the fuck, and another one. Like I got 3 credits taken.
Oh, that's a banger right there.
Yeah, so I was like, yeah, and whatever. It was easy.
I mean, I fuck with feminists is hard.
Yeah.
You already know the kid does. What the fuck's going on?
How many shots have you had?
I fuck with feminists hard. I said fuck with.
No, I don't think they would like you very much.
Bro, they love me for some reason.
Yeah. But
I think it's my aura.
Your aura is very strong.
No, my aura is like
you got a strong ass aura.
Yeah, my aura is very like, it compliments,
you got a strong aura, my friend. But like I'm saying, dude, like if you know how to manipulate the like thoughts of your professor, it's so fucking easy.
Yep.
I took a science and religion class.
God.
I am not religious.
Hell no, you're like the Antichrist. You walk into a church.
I'm the opposite of the Antichrist as well.
No, I'm just kidding.
I don't believe that there is a God.
No, I'm just kidding.
But I took a science versus religion class, and I could tell by my papers where the professor was standing. You know what I'm saying? Because I was like, I had already read a bunch of Richard Dawkins books, who's an evolutionary biologist, who he fucking completely destructs the God theory and through evolution, through evidence. And I basically reiterated his points in my paper. So this is a guy who this British dude he's been studying this his entire fucking life. He's written 15 books on this. I'm basically not like plagiarizing, but I'm going with his exact ideas, and I'm just fucking putting them on the paper, and I couldn't get more than like a B on any of my papers.
Wow, dude.
And so I was like, and I went to I had a teammate.
What a prick.
I had a teammate in that class. I was like, let me see your paper. And I knew he was very religious. Yeah. And he was just like, God is good, God is great. And if God didn't, he's testing us by putting fucking fossils. Jesus wants to test us, our faith, by putting fossils in the ground. And he gets a fucking A? Oh, Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me, bro! I was so pissed. From now on,
how did he know that though? That Jesus was testing us by putting fossils in the ground.
Because that's the fundamentalist Christian explanation to why there are fossils.
I never thought of that.
Yeah, they say fucking shit like, well,
that's why they call them fossils, because they're false. I get it now, dude. Fossils. This dude is fuck. That dude got it all figured out.
Duh, that's the funniest shit ever, bro. But that's essentially what their theory is. I don't know, like,
wow.
I don't have this conversation anymore. When I like decided that I don't believe in any of this shit, I was so hardcore about it. And I was like, there's no fucking God. Yep. You know, fuck you. You think it? You know, I had like rudimentary arguments. I was like, wait. So I used to like say this just to see how dumb. The most rudimentary argument. Oh, how long did it take God to build the earth? 7 days.
Yeah, 7
It was
days.
6 days, and he rested on the seventh day. Oh, well, then how long did it take him to build the rest of the fucking universe? Well, it says in Genesis that he pretty much built it in a day. Well, then how the fuck come it? Dude, you know how small the earth is compared to the universe? How the fuck did he create the rest of the universe? There are moons out there made of, like, raining glass. How did he make that? And basically, so if the whole universe was made in a day, that one moon was made in like an instant. So how did he make that in an instant? But it took him 6 fucking days to make this.
You needed a break.
You know the answer I got? The first question? I asked that question, and I got this answer. You know how complex the Earth is?
Yeah, Earth is very complex. There's the equator. There's a North Pole.
Bro, there's those fucking things on every goddamn planet.
Yeah, and it's circular, and there's water, and the water doesn't fall.
That is the stupidest shit I ever heard in my whole life.
Very complex.
Yeah. So that's
perplexed.
But nowadays, like, I don't really talk to people too much about this anymore because I've already made my mind, and I'm tired of getting angry at people over being an atheist. Like, I don't give a fucking shit. Like, you believe whatever you want. If you want to believe in fucking Jesus and you know whatever, that's fine. I don't care. More power to you. Honestly, I have nothing against them.
Yep.
But what's interesting is they have something against me.
Of course.
It's like, dude, give me a fucking break. Like, all right, I don't believe in fairy tales. You believe in fairy tales. That means that you don't like me. I don't like you. I know I'm like making fun of it.
Yeah.
As I'm saying, I don't mind, but I really don't mind.
While you're pissing them off.
Yeah, but I'm friends with Christians, and they, whatever. It's pointless. But so I don't know if their opinion has changed. But that's the opinion I heard about why there are fossils, why there are dinosaur bones in the fucking ground. Is because Jesus or whatever, God, whoever, wanted to test our faith.
They're tricking us.
Yeah, it's like
they want to give us some accurate calculations.
You know what's testing our faith? Making us fucking fight over the color of our skin. Making us fucking harbor in our goddamn living rooms for 6 months over a fucking invisible virus. Bro, all this crazy shit that's going on. Yeah, you know what's testing what's testing our faith? Fucking giving us dog shit presidential candidates. Everyone's fucking wants to kill each other. Bro, that's what's making us test our fucking faith, all right?
COVID tests.
Yeah, I hate it, dude.
Have you got tested yet, kid?
No, I mean...
Dude, we should have masks on right now, man.
Fuck
honestly.
you. I don't care. Give a
honestly.
Shit. Yeah, I was actually a little... I thought about it when you came down because you're from fucking Manhattan. So I'm like, all right.
Manhattan, kid.
But at the end of the day, I'm like, bro, look, I'm 29 years old. I'm relatively in shape. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like, I could probably handle having the flu.
You don't got AIDS.
I might. Fuck if I know. No, I'm just kidding. Yo, you ever be like afraid that you have a STD?
Fuck no.
Fuck you. Yes, you have. Everyone has at one point.
What are you talking about?
Bro, you never been with somebody and then like the next day you're like, oh, bro, I think I fucked up. That's happened to me countless fucking times. You never got nervous. You never got nervous once.
I ain't talking about this on this podcast. That's beneath me.
Yeah, that's not the only thing beneath you. Fucking volcanoes of red pimples around your dick. Fucking skyscrapers of pussy ass. Fucking scabby.
Yeah.
Red fucking.
Talking from experience right here. I'm not dumb. I'm not dumb when people talk like this.
Yo, how you know how to describe it?
Yeah.
What do you know? What, you have Wikipedia or something?
When people talk like
well,
this.
You never WebMD'd?
It's because they've been through shit. That's a
man.
fact.
I'm just competent enough to fucking argue about it because I mean, bro, look, like I had scares, bro. I had a UTI once, and I was losing my fucking mind.
Dude, don't girls have UTIs?
Yeah, but I got it once. I don't know how the fuck that shit happened.
Dude,
but
it's
urinary tract infection. But what happens is like your
nigga.
stomach. It's like in your stomach though.
Nigga.
And I don't know what the fuck that means. Like it just means like
Probably
you got a dirty ass piss hole. That's what it means.
Probably had a yeast infection.
No, it's like, I mean, fucking babies get UTIs. It's just like something gets in your dick hole or your whatever piss hole, and it fucks up your bladder, I guess. So they basically gave me like this one pill, and then I had to drink a bunch of fucking like cabbage juice.
Antibiotics?
I guess it was. It was just one pill.
Fucks up your gut
Bro,
flora.
the next day I was totally fine. Fucks up your gut biome. Well, guess what?
Yeah.
I couldn't fucking walk. I was like,
Wow.
this. Bro, I was like this.
That's what Big Bob did here? No, I'm just kidding.
Yo, he infected my dick hole. This fucking asshole.
UTI.
Fuck that guy. Big, what'd you call him?
Bob.
Big Bob?
That's my jail name. That's my jail go-to name.
Oh, like
I feel like there's a lot of Bobs in jail.
Jailhouse Bob.
Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of Bobs in jail for doing things they shouldn't have done.
This is just a fucking very popular name. You know?
Yeah, very common.
I'm sure there's tons of Bobs and James and fucking Jay-Quans. Tons of
Definitely no for Jay-Quans in
There's
jail.
no Jay-Quans in jail?
Dude, if there is, it's got to be spelled differently. I guarantee there's no Jay-Quans in jail.
Yeah, but they got the hyphen, though. Because the hyphen is more ratchet than not having the hyphen.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Definitely.
You get the hyphen. You get the hyphen in the name. If you get a hyphen in your name, there's something going on.
Dude, if you got two last names, you're fucking God.
Well, the two last name thing kind of derives from two parents that are fucking assholes and don't want to give up their last
two type
name.
A parents. Like,
Right. So my last name's Moore, your last name's Wilder. So it's like
two alpha
we got a
parents.
kid where now their name is Wilder Moore or Moore Wilder.
Yeah.
Moore Wilder.
That's
That'd be
dope.
a hot name.
That'd be flames.
Bro, that'd be the hottest fucking name in the world.
Yeah.
We go to adopt a kid now. Name it fucking Jackson Moore Wilder.
Jackson.
Jackson.
No, the first name would be Jackson. Jack hyphen son.
I think you're drunk. Jack hyphen son.
Jack hyphen son.
Dude, I mean, it's crazy the things that are like. What have you been doing to like keep you occupied during? Because as a
Well, I
personal,
stopped jerking off. I do semen retention now, so I don't jerk
okay,
off.
first, oh my god.
I do semen retention, so I save the seed.
Okay. First of all, please explain in depth what semen retention is and what you think it does for
What
you.
I think it does, it's more of what I know it does.
What do you know semen retention does? First of all, what is semen retention, Jay-Quan?
Well, first off, I'll tell you what semen is and what semen represents. And the Chinese medicine, TCM points perspective. Also, I'm in acupuncture school now, so this is...
Okay, so fucking tell me.
So,
What?
pretty much, the semen is stored in the kidneys. The semen is responsible for, like, growth, your hormones, reproduction.
Cum?
Yeah.
Cum is stored in the what?
Your kidneys. It's called Jing. It's Jing, seminal fluid.
What?
Well, it's in your testes, but it's produced in the kidneys and it goes down there and shit. This fucking fluid is their king essence. It's your life source energy. So
Fuck.
You don't want to just be busting nuts around, just busting nuts. Think about it. If you were a fucking king and you had your land, would you just be going around busting nuts and peasants and shit? Would you?
Honestly, yes.
Would you just be laying on your couch, stroking off? Bro, one stroke can make like thousands of kids.
Well, no, but I think the most it can be is like 8 octo. Bro, one nut can't.
What I'm saying
Oh,
is-
I mean, if you like split it up
Yeah,
and
if
like
you split it up, it's
artificially
like,
inseminate. If you artificially inseminate,
Exactly.
but nah.
That's potential to
who's
make
fucking
thousands.
artificially inseminating as a king
What I'm saying,
with the peasants?
you can make life. You can make life from this fluid. So why would you just want to be shooting shotgun fucking Thomas Edison lighting shit up?
Because I'm a male with sexual desires. That's why.
Okay. So sexual desires. All right. So what do you desire? Sex. You don't desire. You're not looking at that girl and being like, I can't wait to the second I bust a nut. You're like,
yeah, the fuck.
You're looking at that girl, and you're like, I wonder how those titties bounce. I wonder what those ass cheeks smack like. I wonder what she feels like. I want to shove my things down her things. I want to put my things on her things.
Listen,
you're not thinking about, ooh, I can't wait to those last 2 pumps while I bust a nut. Ooh,
bro,
last 2 pumps.
Speak for your fucking self. Are you kidding me? You're telling me that's not the idea? That's not the whole fucking point, bro. All right.
Oh, now.
So next time. So you're telling me you have sex with girls and then pull out and don't come?
Yeah, sometimes.
Oh,
most of the time I do. But then if you do that, you get more gains in the gym because you fuck. All right,
this is the bullshit that I'm calling. I'm calling bullshit.
Why do you think
shit.
Muhammad Ali
Fuck
and motherfuckers like this didn't even have sex?
Muhammad Ali.
I'm talking about semen retention.
Fuck you.
Some motherfuckers didn't even have sex.
Fuck you.
I'm not talking about not having sex.
Muhammad Ali busted so many nuts, he couldn't even fucking count. Bro, I guarantee you, that dude was walking down the fucking street in Vegas after a fight.
No.
He didn't have to fucking look.
After a fight, I'm talking about leading up to a fight.
Let me tell you
this.
Look that shit up right now. How much sex?
All right.
How much fucking
try busting a nut, but right before a fucking competitive fucking event or something.
Maybe not right before.
Exactly.
Because it's relaxing.
Yeah, it's relaxing. You lose testosterone. Your knees become clicky. It's all kidney energy. That's fucking
okay. But
dumb.
but how long after busting a nut do you fucking did your knees not work? 20 minutes?
No, it depends. Maybe like your knees are not as strong. Maybe like 3 days. It depends.
Fuck
it
that.
Depends on it depends on genetics. Most Joe Schmoes running around here will probably take these niggas a year. Niggas be clicking for fucking months, pussy ass. I'm just kidding.
I think that's bullshit.
No, but I mean, if you're genetically gifted, if you have fast metabolism, and you gain muscle easily, you replenish. It's a different story. You got more leeway. You can essentially bust more nuts and have less time for recovery. But most guys, I'm talking beta males, Joe Schmoes, I'm talking to guys who are like cucking and shit. They're fucked, bro. They're fucked. They're fucked, man. Guys don't know this shit. Most of these guys need to not be busting nuts because then they wonder why they're not A1.
First of all, that's never gonna happen. Ever.
I know.
So you can get that shit out of your.
I guarantee you, the dudes that shut up schools, First off, 2 things. If they were to have sex, right? If they were planning on shooting up school and they just had this chick with like big titties and big ass and they fucked her and they bust a nut, this doesn't make anything. This is not a point. They want to shoot at the school, but if they were to have sex and not come, guarantee you they would definitely not shoot up the school. You know why? Because
I love your analogy. It's so off colored that
it is, but it's cool. I told you, but they wouldn't even shoot up a school because
I can't take this seriously.
They would have had sex and they'd have not be depleted. See that state is not relaxation after you bust a nut. It's depletion. It's depletion. Most people are depleted.
It's
and they don't even know they're depleted. They're walking around depleted and defeated. But that's a normal default state. Go 30 days without busting a nut. God.
Fuck. Dude, all right, I did.
Bro.
I did. And
you
know what?
Like this.
Your
boss would be like, hey, nice to see you today. Try to shake your hand. You'd be like this.
Yeah, that's exactly what I don't want to be doing, though. That's what I'm saying. How do you get out your testosterone? Look. Okay, I'll give you a very quick example. When I was in the real world, I was dating somebody. I didn't fucking bust any nuts for like a month and a half.
Flames.
When I got back that night, when the cameras turned off and I got back home, dude, it was like, have you ever seen like The Perfect Storm?
You was clapping cheeks pretty much.
Where the wave comes and the boat's going up and it just fucking collapses the boat. Bro, that's what I did. It was, look, but what I'm telling you, all right, that fucking month and a half was, I wasn't acting normal. I could tell I was like I was more emotional.
Exactly, dude.
In a bad way.
No, it's just you can't control it. You just don't know how to control it, dude. You just become you got so much energy built up.
Bro, I wanted to just constantly I was very, very on edge.
Exactly.
I feel like that's the opposite you want to do when you're doing when you're having a fight.
But you just got to do another practice. No, when you want to fight, that's what you want. You want to be able to fucking bang, choke slam, motherfucker.
Yeah, but I feel like I wouldn't have had the. I mean, I'm sure when you're fighting somebody, you gotta have patience to wait for your spots.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have had that. I just would have been fucking caveman mode.
But that's why you gotta like circulate the energy because it's all down in the lower chakras. You gotta bring that shit up. You gotta do qigong. You gotta do yoga. You gotta fucking meditate or do something to like move it around.
I feel like that's a cop out.
Otherwise, if you're just like sitting in and she's on your balls, you're just gonna be clicking. You're like,
but what is the
ball clicking? And shit.
But what is the wait? So what is your main gaff with busting nuts? You don't busting nuts is bad apparently.
Dude, no, I'm not saying busting nuts bad. I bust nuts. That's a fucking fact. I just don't.
You just said you don't.
I just don't bust nuts as frequently. I would take days in between because I like having crazy high energy because I fucking work out all day. Well, I definitely won't. It's like a rule. I ain't busting 2 nuts in a night. I ain't busting 2 nuts in a night.
So a girl, you guys go at it, passion-filled sex. It's fucking amazing. Like an hour. She goes, "You're an animal," and then she just starts rubbing on you again. She's kind of like rubbing your inner thigh. She starts rolling her head down your chest, licking your belly button and shit. She goes, "You ready again?" And you go, "Fuck no!" That's what you'll do?
Nah, I'll still have sex. I just won't bust. That's a fact.
Now that is one thing to kind of like tie this back to the earlier. That's one thing where the destination is just as good as the journey.
That's a fact.
Sex, bro.
All right, so I guess in that aspect, I'm not the quick pull the trigger.
Yeah. Look, even if there was fucking benefits to not busting nuts, dude.
What else? Insane benefits.
But what else do we have right now?
Everyone watching this right now, Google the benefits of semen retention. Oh, dude. All right, I'll name some benefits.
But no.
Better memory.
No. Okay. Even if I gave you those, what else do I have right now?
A longer endurance, harder erection.
But you're not using it.
But you can able to fuck your girl multiple times a night.
You not come? Awful. What the fuck?
All right.
That's like, do you know what that is?
Yeah,
bro. That's like being bulimic. That's actually, like eating and then just, or not even being bulimic. It's like eating and then fucking before you swallow, you just spit all the food out.
That is like that, but no. I got another point also because most of the time, it takes a girl 20 minutes to get warmed up, anyways.
Bro, that's fine.
So you just worry about your nut?
No,
selfish ass.
No, motherfucker, that's fine.
Ass, bitch.
No, all right, look.
You just worry about your nut and then you go to sleep passed out and your girl's clicking a knee.
No, I know exactly how to fucking make my girl get to where she needs to be, okay? Now, that's kind of the whole goal. Because here's the thing. If you are a guy and you just fuck a girl and you come and she doesn't, what does that make you in her eyes? Oh, well, that was fun. All right, I'm not going to call him again. Bro, first of all, guys are more, this is going to sound sexist. I feel like guys are more in tune with how to make themselves come than girls. You've met girls who say, I can't come, or whatever. They're like, oh, all girls have orgasms. Have you ever met a dude that's like, yeah, I don't know how to come. I never came. I've had lots of sex. I just never came. So a dude can kind of control when he comes.
Yeah,
I can fucking control it's thoughts. It's like it's just fucking. It's not just like I'm just.
I would
gonna
say
fuck.
It's less thoughts.
I know. Fuck that. I'm not. No guy's like I'm gonna fuck this girl and when I come and that's it. No, man, you got to get into the fucking. It's a theater. It's a fucking play, and I gotta make her get to where she needs to be. It's kind of like a boasting thing. Like it's like a manly fucking.
Yeah.
It's bullshit, but it's like you feel better if you get your partner off. Like that ain't fun. She ain't gonna want to fuck you again if she don't come.
Yep.
What the fuck's that? It's like if you're fucking a girl, she comes in the first 2 minutes and says, get off. You're like, what?
Yo.
I can't date this girl.
That shit happened before.
Like,
not like get off, but like you could tell she was done because she came so quick.
Yeah, but then she could probably come again. Those girls, I mean, in my experience, the girls that come really quick, they can come multiple times. You know.
Yeah, but then if they're like all pissed, like.
But I mean,
that's some selfish shit.
I don't really have a preference. There are girls that come really quick. There are girls that need to build up to one big one, just like guys kind of do.
Yeah, it's the yin and the yang.
Bro, that's the shit right there. Because then you kind of can both build up, and then you can boom. Because guys, we can time the shit. I can time the shit. I could bust a nut out in 30 seconds or in 30 minutes or an hour. It's just, you know, you enter a different part of your brain.
Do you think cardio has anything to do with it?
Fuck yeah, cardio has everything to do with it.
It does.
Bro.
I was talking to a lot of people don't think cardio has anything to do with it.
Fuck that. Try to be 50 pounds overweight and try to be on top of a girl without putting all your weight on her.
Cheeks.
So you're using all your fucking abs, fucking grabbing her head like this and shit.
Yep.
And
Clapping
like,
cheeks.
And putting the other hand under her ass so you can fucking dig it in.
Yep.
Right? And so you're all abs.
All abs.
One hand is like on her head, one hand's on her ass, and you're just fucking like putting it.
And you're just clapping cheeks.
You can't do that shit if you're not like relatively in shape.
Because,
you know what I mean?
Also because the heart, the heart's gonna get taxed, the lungs are gonna get taxed.
Bro, you're gonna get exhausted.
You're gonna get exhausted.
You know,
first off, there's a high chance you might go limp dick, and that's embarrassing, because because of physical exhaustion.
You might be losing too many fluids, but not in the right way.
Yeah. You're definitely losing some fluids.
Sweat fluids. You're not fucking. You know what I mean?
You're not that G yet.
No. So, I just find it fascinating that it's the only thing we have right now, though. Dude, we can't go to the movies. We can't go to the bars.
Nope.
We can't go even look for girls. Right? You can't do shit right now. Nope. So if you have a girlfriend, if you're lucky enough to have a girlfriend right now. Bro, what else do you have? What, you gonna just watch Netflix with her and not bust nuts?
Right.
Fuck that. You gotta fuck her and fucking just to keep yourself sane and to keep her sane. Because girls like sex just as much, if not more, than guys do.
Clap cheeks,
bro.
Bro, you can't say girls like sex more than guys. I hate when guys talk about girls' sexual.
But also, girls, from my experience, they want you to get off just as much as you want them to. So if you just get a girl off and you don't get off, she's gonna be like, well, did I do something wrong?
That rarely ever happens.
Yeah, but
you gotta be a god,
bro.
You gotta be a god if a girl can't get you off. Oh my god, you're
fuck that. No, you don't. I think that makes you a chump, bro.
Dude, if a girl can't get you off,
how she can't get you off?
Exactly.
You could just
I could see a fucking I could roll up a fucking. I could draw a picture of a stick figure girl and she'll get me off. There's no such thing.
Wait, I'm arguing against what your point was. Your point is saying, imagine if a girl couldn't get you off. It's like, okay, how? What do you mean?
That's not possible. She can always get you.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I think we had too many fucking drinks.
Because I'm saying, like, dude.
It's impossible.
If that fucking Three Musketeer thing, if I just draw some titties on it and it turns into a girl, that bitch is getting me off.
That's not a Three Musketeers.
Motherfucker.
It's a nutcracker.
Yeah, same shit.
Three Musketeers. No. So men, we have something in us that we can. First of all, we must have the girl have just as much fun as we're having.
Well, this is
it sucks, dude, when you're with a girl and you know you're not doing shit, but like she's not into it, and you're just like, fuck, like this is fucking bullshit. Without that, you know what I mean? That like passion, without the lust of it, it's kind of just boring. You know what I mean? You got to be both into it.
Yeah.
And that is like something that I look forward to, maybe not on a daily basis, but it definitely like every other day or every third day, you know. Mm-hmm. I'm looking for it. Mm-hmm. And fucking most dudes, most girls, everybody is. Especially now. Bro, there ain't shit to take your mind off of how fucked up our country is. There ain't shit to take your mind off of how fucked our country is right now. Our country's so fucked. Think of what this year is.
There's a lot of things to take your mind off, and I'm looking at one right now.
Think of what this year has been. Kobe's dead.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
Kobe died in a fucking helicopter crash, and fucking Tom Brady leaves the Patriots. Bro, the Patriots signed Cam Newton. Everything's fucked up.
Shit.
Then,
damn, he's gonna be.
My God, this asshole fucking cop kneels on this black guy's neck.
Yep.
Fucking kills him. Riots. Chaz. Have you heard about Chaz? Bro, have you heard about Chaz? Did you hear about Chaz?
No, when was that? Today?
Bro, no. Bro, Chaz happens. Fucking...
What the fuck is Chaz?
There's a
I'm
fake...
trying to stay out.
Dog. Kim Jong-un is now dead, and now he's not dead. He was just fucking trying to figure out who was double-crossing him by pretending he was dead, and fucking, it's an election year,
Yup.
and fucking Trump is all blah, 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 and all this fucking crazy racist shit.
Trump's racist now. He's playing it.
Or everyone's trying to kill each other, and a worldwide pandemic, dude. Fuck 2020 in the ass.
Yo, 2020
cold
is
turkey, bro.
Hard. 2020 is hard on this.
All right, Chaz was a bunch of these fucking assholes that were in, like, I think it was Washington State. So Seattle, Washington. Bro, they sectioned off like a 4 or 8, somewhere between like a 4 and 8 block radius square.
Yeah.
And it was like the non-autonomous zone. And basically what they said was no cops are allowed. If you live in here, you're fucking basically being commandeered. Your whole livelihood is fucking in this circle right now.
Yeah.
And it's no longer part of America.
What the fuck? Oh.
This is no government, no cops, no outside fucking pressures, no government, nothing, dude. There's nothing. They didn't let cops in. They set up barricades, and the asshole who runs that fucking city let them do it. And you know what happened first fucking day? Looting, graffiti, vandalism.
Oh, minimally.
Ass is being beat the fuck up.
Ass is probably
And bro,
being clapped.
you know what? And dudes, and they somehow got this
Clap
fucking.
asses.
There's like some rapper, right? Was like the head. He was like the president of Chaz. And you know what? He's going up to people. Hey, you keep doing that, I'm gonna fucking shoot you. Wait a second. I thought your whole shtick was to be anti-policing, right? Freedom for all. And now it's a totalitarian government. All of a sudden, yeah, all this fucking talks about like communism and socialism. That's exactly where it leads.
Yeah,
it's one person or one group controlling everybody.
Oh, dude, that's how it goes. You wanna reduce the power of someone, so you wanna make someone weaker so you can be a power. You know?
Well,
that's how it happens,
bro. It's just the idea of capitalism is to make it so that you have the choice of your own future. You are your own. You can manifest your own destiny.
Yeah.
The power of the people. Your rights pre-exceed government.
Dang.
You can do, if you want, you can work your fucking ass off and you can get out of whatever situation you're in and be a millionaire.
Yeah.
No matter who you are, where your background
You
is.
gotta pay taxes.
That's capitalism. You can fucking create something. You can be an artist. You can be an entrepreneur. You can be an inventor, bro. And you can be America. You can do whatever the fuck you want, right? And that also lets you be an asshole and fucking shit on the own country that it's allowing you to do that. All right?
Fucked.
When we celebrate the founders, we're not celebrating the bad things they did. We all know they did fucked up shit.
Oh, dude.
Like, yeah, George Washington had slaves.
Dude, I don't celebrate shit.
But bro,
I can't celebrate shit. I don't even
slavery
celebrate
has
I don't
been-
even celebrate my birthday.
Bro, slavery has been pretty much a fucking factor in every nation's origin since the dawn of time, and it's even still alive today in some countries.
Oh yeah.
So saying America is like the worst fucking place in the world because it did have slaves, of course that's awful. But we have to appreciate that the founding fathers put into place what America now is, where everyone can be fucking a millionaire if you just work your ass off, because that's not the case in other countries.
Yeah, I mean that's why everyone wants to come here.
Bro, you know who sticks up for America the most now?
Let me guess. Hold on.
Immigrants. Because they came from a really shitty situation.
Of course.
And they're
That's
like,
how it
look at
works.
how great this country
That's why
is.
they hate Trump. That's why everyone hates Trump.
But I'm just thinking, man, like, I wish we could all at least come together and, like, instead of saying like we're protesting the country, we're protesting that we're not living up to what the country standards are.
Yeah, there's some division going on right now. If it keeps up,
I'm just saying, like,
everyone's gonna be you're gonna be like, this racism is slowly being downloaded into your paradigm. Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter.
well,
I
it's
mean,
not
that's
even just
cool.
the Black Lives Matter thing.
It's not just that. It's a lot of shit. It's a lot of shit making you subconsciously racist. For real. And that's bad.
Okay. Oh, so you're saying like they're okay. Wait, hang on.
Like,
can I interpret what you just said?
Yeah.
Okay. But I'm gonna interpret what I think you just said, and you can tell me if I'm correct or wrong. By saying subconsciously racist, you're saying like people who weren't racist are seeing all the shit that's going on now, and they're building a resentment towards certain people,
and they don't even know it, dude.
Right. Okay.
It's because there's like involuntary emotional reactions. That's like your reptilian brain. That's odd. You react sometimes without even, obviously. I mean, you're a human. You react sometimes without
reflexes.
Yeah. And you walk down the street, all this media. You see a black guy walking with his pants sagging, Black Lives Matter shirt. You get this fucking emotional reaction because of all this media and all this fucking protest and all this shit you've seen. And now, too late. You already acted like that. One adds up to another reaction. Before you know, you sign up for the KKK. Like, what the fuck, man? This shit's crazy.
Nah, man.
Not that extreme, but you know what I'm saying.
Yeah. No, I understand. I don't think that that generalization is necessarily correct. Like, if I had a problem with some people, if they were all of the same race, let's say I had a problem with a movement or an action that 10 Chinese men started. Yeah. I wouldn't go, well, it's a bunch of fucking Asians, and now I don't like Asians. I feel like you got to take things on a personal basis. Right. Like even if I had an issue with somebody that wasn't my race, and they were the same race as my best friend, I wouldn't transfer my disagreement with that person to my best friend. You know what I mean? So it's got to be at least you can't just fucking hate somebody and then as soon as whatever you decide you don't like about them, whether it's their movement or their message or their opinion on something, you can't fucking just be like, oh, it's because of their race. That's the reason. Yeah. It's like, no, people are individuals. There are white liberals. There are black conservatives. Yeah. Get the fuck over it. Like, you can't just, like, people calling you a coon because you were trying to stop them. They thought you were being an Uncle Tom by stopping them loot and riot. Yeah, but the race, what I mean by the subconscious racial downloads is it can be even more subtle, which makes it even more dangerous. So, like, right when Trump said the Chinese virus, then they put like, I seen this meme, Chinese virus. What are you saying the Chinese virus? What are you saying the Chinese virus? What are you saying? And it's just going on in my fucking head. And then I get on the train and I see a Chinese person. And what happens? You think that? Chinese virus. What are you saying this Chinese virus? Why do you call it a Chinese virus? Virus. I'm like, what the fuck, man? I'm Chinese. I'm a TCM. I'm Chinese medicine student. Now, when I'm seeing a Chinese person, what are you calling the Chinese virus? What are you calling the Chinese virus? What do you call? I'm like, what the fuck, man? I don't know. That's what I mean about the subtle downloads. Is not good. That is also.
But I have crazy awareness, so I'm aware of this shit.
That is also one of the reasons why I have kind of gotten away from the internet. Yeah. Because, dude, Instagram and Twitter and Facebook is a cesspool of emotions and opinions and castrations of people who people fucking hate. Unfollow me if you don't support BLM. Fuck you, you're an asshole if you don't like Bernie Sanders. Fuck you, unfollow me and go die in a ditch if you don't like Elizabeth Warren. Like, give me a fuck. I can't deal with that shit.
Wait, who's the white girl getting crucified now with short hair? Ellen
DeGeneres? I haven't heard what's going on, bro. Like I told you, I've kind of fucking checked out, bro. I kind of checked out. I'm a bystander now. Yeah. I'm a bystander,
dude. I was obsessed with the COVID stats. I was looking at Worldometer forever. Oh my god, that shit was tripping me out. I had to stop. I checked out. You just get to a point where you just gotta check out,
bro. You
get to the hotel.
I can only deal with like a certain amount of bullshit before like I'm just like, what am I doing?
Yo.
You spend an hour on Instagram looking at posts of people fucking opinionated and pissed off, and I'm like, what am I doing,
dude? And now it's like it's a trap because if you don't post anything, they look at you like a prick. You know what I mean? If you don't post like
yup. Dude, you know what they say now? They say silence is violence.
Yeah, but then if you're like a white person and you post something, you post all the black people, they're like, yo, now you're just using the black people to get attention. Yo.
Right, but you're not using your platform.
I never thought I would say this, but I'm so glad I'm not white nowadays.
We got it so bad. We got it so bad.
Motherfuckers got it so bad. No, I'm just kidding.
No, man. It's such a bad thing, and for me, like, I like to think of myself as a creative person. Like, my favorite thing to do is to come up with ideas, write, sketch comedy, man.
Yep.
I fucking love writing and creating characters, and the worst thing for it, the killer of creativity, is bad distractions.
Yo.
And for me, like, dude, Joe Rogan got into a bunch of fucking shit this past week because he shit on video games. He said they're a fucking waste of time, and there's nothing good that comes of them. Essentially, you spend, let's say you got 10 hours a day free. Right now, a lot of people got 10 hours a day free. Let's say you spend 10 hours a day playing video games. In a year from now, what better? What?
If you're not signing up for like the battle royale.
No, I'm just saying, like,
games,
I'm saying you play 10 hours a day of video games. In a year, you've actually regressed. You're now worse.
Yeah.
Now let's say you took those 10 hours, you did anything. 10 hours a day you worked on your diet.
You've been jacking off. You have more resistance.
And dude, anything.
Yeah.
Even if it was 5 hours, even if it was 2 hours,
yeah.
You got 2 free hours a day. You spend it playing video games. You've essentially wasted 2 hours. That's basically what he was saying, dude. And he got a bunch of flack for that. But I'm thinking, like, if you play video games and you don't have something else that you want to do in life, whatever.
Yeah.
But if you're
a piece of shit. See, that's the thing. Everyone thinks everyone's supposed to be kings. Some people are just meant to be pieces of shit. Dude, that's why people are hating Joe Rogan. Or that's what Joe Rogan fucked up, I guess. He's saying video games is shit. No, because a lot of people are just meant to be pieces of shit. And if everyone would just agree with that, and would just be like, dude, everyone's not. I hate this. I'm a king. I'm a king. I'm a queen. I'm a queen. I'm a queen. I'm a king. Why? Because you woke up. You woke up and your mom and your daddy told you were a king. They told you were a queen, and you don't even act like one.
Jay-Quan, they told me I could be anything when I grew up.
But meanwhile, you're fucking, you're down at CVS stealing cartons of cigarettes. Is that what kings do? Do kings even smoke cigarettes? You're shoving grapes in your fucking pocket, dropping kombuchas in aisle 7, sipping kombuchas, putting in aisle 2. You picked it up in aisle 7. How the fuck you a king?
Yeah.
That's why I don't like. We just need to like relax and be like, just man, everyone's not a king, everyone's not a queen. Do what you gotta do.
So sometimes some people are just pieces of shit, and you gotta accept. Okay, but
listen. There's alpha sperm, and there's beta sperm. We're overpopulated. You just gotta be cool. You just be fucking cool. You'll get pussy. There's enough for everyone.
Okay, but here's my thing about it. It's just like the whole social media thing is a big fucking distraction away. Back to what I was saying earlier. It's like I feel like they're hiding something from us. It's like they don't want us to fucking go out there and fight for what we actually want to do. Because the rioters don't have fucking shit else to do. It's not like these guys are like businessmen in the day.
No.
It's not like they're making mad money and then going out and rioting at night. No, these are fucking losers.
You think they were on Wall Street breaking into Macy's and CVS and Victoria's Secret stealing bras and G-strings, Nixon watches and shit?
No, what? They're fucking losers, bro. If you're gonna be a looter, your life sucks. If you're going and burning down state capitals and state fucking courthouses, what do you got going on in your life? Nothing. You ain't worth a fuck if you're going out and fucking burning down a goddamn building in your own city. I mean, you ain't causing shit. You probably haven't figured out what the fuck you want to be in your life, bro. Everyone needs to figure out what they're good at. And I know it's hard for some people. It's like, look, I don't be like the same people I met them in college, and I was even this person at one point. It's like I don't know what I want to do. Like, what the fuck do I want to do?
Yeah.
What am I good at?
Purpose.
What am I passionate about? How about this? If you had a fucking job, and I've had 100 fucking jobs, and I hate all of them, and I end up leaving all of them, it's like, why aren't I happy there? Because I'm not doing what I want to fucking do. You know what I want to do? I want to be creative. I want to fucking write scripts. That's what I want to do.
Yep.
So I feel most comfortable when I'm sitting down with a fucking pad and pencil, laughing my ass off at my own fucking hand, writing this ridiculous shit on a piece of paper. You know what I mean? And creating content. If you want to create content, you got to consume content, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But this crazy fucking world we live in now, I don't even have to go on Twitter. I don't have to go on Instagram. I don't have to go on Facebook. I could just wake up, look outside, and be like, holy fuck, let's do a podcast.
You got a whole script.
Exactly.
All day.
Exactly. I don't need to see the shit on Instagram and Facebook anymore because, dude, it's just fucking upsetting, and it's a big, giant waste of fucking time.
Yep.
It's like you're just consuming data, but not putting out data.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And everyone's putting out data. Dude, it's crazy.
And especially like all these fucking new things. And I only know this because I saw a fucking friend of mine do this. It's like these girls who are now posting a photo of themselves.
Is that what, OnlyFans?
No. First of all, that's fucking. Don't even get me wrong. Girls are now posting a photo of themselves in black and white and then saying challenge accepted.
Like they did
That's it. That's the whole challenge. The challenge is what? To be a hot girl in black and white?
Wait.
What a fucking challenge. It's an Instagram fucking thing, yeah.
Oh, I've been off.
Good. At least you're getting off now. It's like
one way I'm getting off.
So, yeah, they're just hot girls fucking posting themselves in a black and white photo and saying, I accept the challenge.
Is this
it's so fucking challenging. No, it has nothing to do with Black Lives.
What does that have to do with it?
It's just a fucking stupid like social media
they're
thing.
Just connecting.
No, I don't know, dude. It's just there's so much nonsense. I guess that's my point. Is that there's so much nonsense, and if we just sit around and accept all this nonsense without giving a little bit of information back how ridiculous it is, then we're gonna slip a little bit further and a little bit further until our IQ points look like our fucking shoe size, and now the movie Idiocracy is now a documentary, and that's the fucking fear that I have for our future. Because, dude, we're becoming nothing but sponges of information, but terrible information.
Terrible.
We're fucking looking at the stupidest shit on social media, the dumbest shit possible.
TikTok
videos of people. Like that fucking thing from Barstool. Like, I'm snacking.
Bro. Oh,
and it has millions of views, and it's like, I just really don't understand what it is.
There's got to be that's what I meant about alpha sperm and like beta sperm. There's some shit in someone that makes them original and makes them makes them notice this off-putting fucking projectile of bullshit and media marketing scam of nonsense, and just be like, all right, let me get away from this. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think there's some real value in just like living your life. Wake up, put your fucking phone somewhere else.
Yep.
Don't pick up your phone and immediately, if it's Sunday, you're not filing claims. If you gotta pick your phone up.
You're gonna pick your phone up, certify your claim, and then
carry yourself on to fucking Instagram. I think we would be much better off if we just didn't fucking
file claims.
Paid so much attention to nonsense. It just goes back to the kind of the point where it's like, all right, what the fuck are they? I don't even know what I mean by they, but what are they hiding from us?
Too many people.
All right, we got Instagram and Facebook and Twitter and TikTok and YouTube and fucking
kings, dude.
And all this crazy shit and Spotify and iTunes and all this fucking shit. And why do we have all this entertainment? And it's all political. What are we missing? Are we missing something? Is there a bigger question we should be asking rather than like, yo, is the dress blue or is it white? What color is the dress?
Wait, so it was a black dress?
I don't fucking know what color it is. I think it was green. Was it green? It was gold.
Was it changed by the day?
It depends on your perspective. It was like a dress that was, it looked blue and black, but I think it was like
and now all girls got to go buy a certain dress?
Nah, I'm just saying like
spending all the unemployment money.
I think what we just did is just give an example of the common person when they saw that. It's like, what color is it? Is it blue? Is it green? Is it gold? Is it white? I don't fucking know. Shit.
Fuck, bro.
So we give so much time to the bullshit. It's like, if you died today,
Fuck.
would you be happy with where you are? And if you're not, which 99% of people shouldn't be happy with where they are,
not.
then you should fucking get up and do something about it.
Ham.
Yeah. Like you need to, like, I know it's hard, but like, don't limit yourself to being a consumer when you could be a producer.
Yo, that's a fucking fact.
Bro, if you could be a mogul, if you could be the person making the rules instead of the person following the rules, wouldn't you want to do that?
Fucking fact.
I sound like I'm starting a cult.
A lot of people wouldn't though, because it takes a lot of
Fuck
heat.
that, man. No. It's like I just really wish, like,
I was made for this heat.
I really just wish people would find out what they're good at and do that instead of fucking being worthless and just being sponges to the media, and then just walking out and being pieces of shit, and then being zero substance. And you know them. You see the people.
Like
when you
said,
go out
man,
and you start talking to someone and they just go, yeah. Have you seen my new post? How come you didn't like it?
Oh,
hey,
God.
do you think these shoes look cute? I'm not picking on girls. That's just a funny voice I'm saying. But you know what I mean? It's just like, be a person, be an individual, and be creative. Like, everyone wants to be fucking creative. Everyone wants to be a content producer. Look at what the fuck we're doing right now. All right?
We're just talking shit.
Yeah, but we're talking shit about something that actually matters.
Like Black Lives.
Is that a good place to end it?
Yeah. All that talking makes me fucking hungry.
All right, we can end it there.
Let's cash out. You know, we'll come back tomorrow.
Cool.
Talk some more shit.
All right. Bye, everybody.
All right, peace out, y'all.